It's really worse than I thought. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about the worst backhoe on YouTube, maybe even on planet Earth. Oh my goodness. So every pin needs replaced. I mean, there's so much slop and there's so many shims that are needed. You know, this is all somebody's added bubble gum all through here. Looks like I did that, don't it? Nothing's ever been greased. Look at you can see how slick it is there. That yeah. Anyway, it's in bad shape, right? Look how sloppy that is. But so for a farm machine, I mean, it's going to work, but it's not going to be good. Every cylinder needs to be repacked. The whole machine needs to be greased. Look at the hydraulic fluid here. I mean, it's just leaking everywhere. The floorboard has to be put back on. This is the toggle switch to go forward and backwards. This is the fuse panel here. So, I mean, it's in really, really rough. There's so much play. I'll show you when we get this thing lifted up and stuff, how much play is in this bucket. The front wheel bearings and the linkage has to be replaced. It's all sloppy. This is how, oh, look at this right here. I added a bolt there, but this line is actually going to go into this tank because I need to take off this fuel pickup here, and we need to replace it or fix it because the actual fuel does not get picked up from the tank itself. So I feed this fuel line directly into the tank, into the fuel pump. So it's in bad shape, guys. However, there's some pros to it. So let's talk about the pros. Can't all be cons, right? One of the pros is it fires right up. So I just set this here, take my dirt dauber prevention device out of the fuel line, stick it over here, feed that directly into the tank. And that's going to be our fuel delivery system. That thing's making fuel. All right, now we'll fire this thing up. Check this out. All right, here we go. I mean, look at that, it fires right up. So there's no problem. I mean, it's got all new injectors, new pump on it, so that's not an issue. I'll show you some of the steering and stuff. Let's talk about some of the pros. Pros it fires up. The second pro is it's actually a strong machine. I mean, I've been digging up some big stumps, and we're going to get to that here in just a minute. So that's a good thing. And it does have brakes. That's another pro. Wait till you see what I use this for. You'll get a kick out of it, I promise. Here we go, check this out. And we're off. Check out how sloppy that front tire is. right, let me show you what this is for. You're gonna get a kick out of this. This is the cruise control. Auto throttle 3000, I call it. Let's see if I can set y'all up here. How about that? I'll tell you why I have to do that is because that doesn't work. All right, here we go. What's that bucket? I'm trying not to get big stuff first, so I'm just trying to see where all the roots are and stuff. There's one. Then I'll start chomping at it here in a minute. I was thinking to myself, man, that's loud, and I forgot to go get my hearing protection. It's about ready to get out of there. Like a loose tooth. There she comes. Come on, baby. I got her now. Wow, look at that big old stump. Is this not the sloppiest, sloppiest backhoe you've ever seen? Alrighty, here is the stump. See, with a tractor backhoe, I don't have the backhoe on the tractor, but on the tractor backhoe, I would have had to dig all that out. But with that hydraulic pressure on that, look at that. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but check out all that hydraulic fluid leaking down that boom. That's right, I checked the fluids before we came out here, so we're good there. Yeah, that's a pretty good sized stump, I'd say. Pretty heavy. Let's go dump it off. All right, what y'all didn't see is me about to get stuck right here. Look at that. That's probably, wow, that's almost knee deep. Just below my knee. Well, I started spinning and I said, oh man, I wish I had my camera here, but I had to keep going. I had to keep going because I didn't want to get stuck. So y'all didn't get to see me lock it in 4-wheel drive and get, get out of there, you know? All right, let's go clean that hole up. I think I dragged myself back a little bit. What's that, probably 18 inches? Let's pull this thing forward a little bit so we can get the this bad boy up. All right, gear selector engaged. So it's super sloppy, right? But that's okay. Gets the job done, especially for farm use. You know, I'm just going to dig up these stumps here. Look how many I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, there's probably 2 dozen, 3 dozen stumps. Well, I'll come back later, put the bucket on the tractor and get this a little more laid out. That's why I need a dump truck, because there's some where the holes aren't filled in properly and I need to add some dirt to make it work. But for right now, the Homestead Implements box blade just drug that dirt into the hole, smooth it out, and I used the weight of the TYM to kind of compact it a little bit. So if you're looking for a really good grapple for your farm tractor, Homestead Implements, made in America, Hardox 450, fast lead times, free shipping in the US and Ontario. They've been partners of ours for, golly, man, 2.5 years or so. I love this Grapple and all their implements that they make. They make great stuff. You know, this thing right here, it's going to be super handy to get these stumps out, and then I'm going to give it back to Tommy. You know, it's his machine. If you didn't know that, I'll put the 310 playlist up so you guys can watch that at your leisure. But I'll take the Homestead Implements Grapple off, and I'll put the bucket on, and that will help me kind of smooth out that area a little bit better as well. The machine's got a lot of problems, but hey, listen, 12 minutes, 7 to 12 minutes to dig up a stump ain't bad, because when I had the backhoe on this, it was hour and a half, and so I'll take it every day. Anyway, I'm gonna go dig up some more stumps. Notice how I parked that in the shade? Getting a little warm out. Very nice out today. So, hey, listen, I appreciate you guys watching. Take care. God bless you guys.